Round and round we go. Round and round we go. Round and round we go.
Warning: the following video contains explicit language which may be offensive to some viewers or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
Alright, in other news, slave descendants' lawyer asked judge not to dismiss their client's land zoning case over a legal technicality. Hog Hummock, that's somebody's name. Hog Hummock. Hog Hummock. H-O-G-G.
A hog?
Hog. H-O-G-G. That's hog, right?
Like boss hog?
H-O-G-G.
Like good.
Look.
Yeah, that's hog. That's.
And his last name is Hummock. Hummock. Filed a lawsuit against McIntosh County 5 commissioners. A 2020 amended state constitution prohibits litigation against naming individual government officers as defendants. Apparently somebody's Gychee. So this was in Savannah, Georgia. Attorneys are suing a Georgia county over zoning changes that they say threaten one of the South's last Gullah Gychee communities of black slave descendants. Asked the judge Tuesday to let them correct technical problems with their civil complaint to avoid having it dismissed. Now, see, I just went over a story about this on Sunday, about a lot of heirs losing their land because, there's no signification. And, these damn predators coming in and snapping up black land. So here we go again. The Gychee culture is scarily decreasing. I don't like it. I mean, I don't know if I'm part Gychee or not, but I don't like the fact that they're disappearing.
Yeah, shout out to the brother that did High on the Hog. He actually has a story on Netflix about in one of his episodes about this. And then I've been seeing this 5 years ago. I started digging into it because my boy in Houston, they're full Gychee. And they're just taking up their land. They're forcing an 80-something-year-old man off of property he was born on. What is he finna get into the world and do?
And see, that's the thing, because Gychee is very similar to Cape Verdean as well. It's pretty much the same race, because it has the Portuguese and the black and all that. It's pretty much almost the same
Creole,
mix. It's a Creole, yeah. And
I
think it has both sides, my mother's and my father's side. No wonder I'm a walking puffball. Y'all ain't gonna see my real hair. I'm not puffing up this summer. Forget that mess. Anyways. This isn't a person's name. This is a community. Oh my God. Why would they name it that? So, residents of the tiny Hog Hummock community sued in October after county commissioners voted to weaken zoning restrictions that for decades helped protect the enclave of modest homes along dirt roads on the largely unspoiled Sapelo Island. So in other words, they're allowing rich people to get advantage over people that don't understand what's happening.
Right.
In so many words.
Where them people live at, if you look at the area they're in, they have no way of getting to anybody's municipal courthouses or none of that. You know what I mean? It is so ridiculously hard for them. So as they're having these cases, how are they going to get up there to even speak? And then, you get put in default. Terrible.
The zoning changes doubled the size of houses allowed in Hog Hummock. Sounds like a setup. Black residents say larger homes in the community will lead to property tax increases that they won't be able to afford. Their lawsuit asks a judge to declare the new law discriminates on the basis of race, and that it is therefore unconstitutional, null, and void. If you ask me, they're just setting it up so their rich friends can go up in there, take advantage, build big-ass houses over land they don't need to build on, and capitalize. That's what it sounds like to me.
Of course, that water is right off that property is right off the water. By the time they build some modern day apartments there and do everything they need to do, that'll be a whole new,
double the prices of everything.
Man, it'll be a whole new Destiny getaway. It'll be the new Orleans.
It'll be another Martha's Vineyard. That's what it'll be.
Yeah, for real.
So they're
No
saying
joke.
Georgia voters in 2020 amended the state constitution to weaken the broad immunity from lawsuits granted to the state and local governments. While the amendment enabled citizens to sue Georgia governments for illegal acts, it also stated that such lawsuits could no longer list individual government officers as defendants. So they got to take on the whole damn government.
That is.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna snatch that land from them people. Sadly, that's what it
Yeah,
sounds
they're
like.
gonna lose that. Yeah,
They snatching it
I
up
don't
from
know
them.
too many people that battled the government and won.
Yeah.
Right, manifest destiny. They finna do the same thing to them people they did to Native Americans and
Let's not
indigenous
forget the
people
Trail
and
of
take it. They've been
Tears.
doing that to us forever.
Let's not forget the Trail
Actually,
of
you gotta
Tears.
realize they doing Maui.
Yeah, for
Now
real.
They're doing
listen,
that to
they
Maui.
said Ken Gerard, an attorney for McIntosh County, told the judge that such errors required an absolute ironclad dismissal as a matter of law based on Georgia Supreme Court rulings in a similar case last year. It's a tough rule, Gerard said, but it's a rule. And Miriam Gutman, an attorney for the Sapelo Island residents, argued that they should be allowed to make changes to the lawsuit, namely dropping the 5 commissioners as defendants to make it comply. So they named 5 commissioners, and they're saying that they can't sue because they named them instead of going after the whole group. So why can't you just erase the fucking names then?
Which one? I got 2 points to make. It's a hard law, but it's a law is like one of the whitest statements I've ever heard before. It's just a real white boy thing to say to cover up what you're doing. And then look at the words they're using for them. It's an ironclad, absolute. This is the whole takeover, because you're not even talking as if this is up for debate or as if they have an opportunity to prove their point.
Yeah, and so Gutman followed up saying courts routinely allow amendments, sometimes numerous times on many different parts of the complaint to move a case forward. So why can't we make an amendment? Instead of having 5 individuals, let's just go for the whole freaking county. Gutman is a lawyer. She just said they do it many times and numerous times. Gutman,
Of course, you can be.
yeah, go on.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
They're not gonna make it easy.
Yeah,
Come
Gutman
on.
asked the judge if he decides to throw out the case to dismiss it without prejudice. That would allow the Hog Hummock residents to file a new lawsuit on the same issue. So if he doesn't dismiss it, they can come back.
No, he
Now
can
you know.
dismiss it, but you can dismiss it with prejudice or without prejudice.
Right,
So
right.
even if he was to dismiss it like without prejudice, they can refile.
Okay. Well, the judge hasn't made a decision as of Tuesday. He gave both sides until March 1st to file proposed orders reflecting on how they would like him to rule. The significance of this case is not lost on me, Stewart said from the bench. He added that he has visited Hog Hummock and I know what it means to the people who live there. I hope he's on their side. I really do.
I would never live anywhere called Hog Hummock. It just sounds like you're
Well,
not
it's
welcome
also
here.
known as Hog Hammock. I
Hog
don't know if
Hammock,
that's much
Hog.
better.
How
It's 60 miles south of Savannah, and it's only reachable by boat. The island is
Yeah, that's what I
mostly
mean.
owned
All
by
that
the
water.
state of Georgia.
Yeah, I don't
Now
want
here's the
to live
thing.
nowhere they got to do a port.
There's 30 to 50 people living there, and it was founded by
Ooh,
former slaves.
Right.
how
Property
many?
has been in black people's hands since we have been in this country.
Mm-hmm.
Over 400 years. Since we've been here, that property has been theirs. That's why I was saying I was doing a deep. It's never been somebody came here and got it, and a lot of it was relinquished by the slave master. But that's never been out of our hands since we got here.
Real
And
talk.
I would like to see one of our celebrities or somebody with money that always likes to act like they want to pick up a good cause for us. Help these people out, man.
But listen,
Step in and get them a bomb attorney.
this place, because of the separation, right? They have retained most of their original African heritage. They have been able to keep those traditions, all of that culture. They have been able to do that because they have not been indoctrinated by the bullshit that we deal with on the mainland. So what these bastards are basically doing is kicking down the damn door. We're gonna come in your house. We're gonna make ourselves comfortable. We're gonna move all this shit out the way. This is not making us comfortable. Okay? We're gonna move you all to the side, move over, okay, and we're gonna bring our friends in here. Yeah, because we really like this house. That's basically what they're doing.
Yeah, they're like, why you're over here practicing your little rituals and whatever you're doing, we're gonna like make this condos and we're gonna put up like a total Starbucks right here because it's so convenient.
Here's a Bible. I need you to remember this and forget all your rituals, okay?
Who guys don't have a planet fit?
Say what?
Right. I just want you to forget all that stuff you're doing over here. It's stupid. We're gonna make this like where you can ride your boat over here and jet ski.
And what are you guys doing? What is all this stuff on this wall? Oh, those are your ancestors? Yeah, we're going to have to get rid of that. We're going to have to, modernize a lot of this stuff. And, unfortunately, it's going to cost a little bit more, too. So, yeah, I hope you have the money for the property tax increase. Oh, you don't? Oh, that's all right. What you can do is you can sell it to me for, like, let's say, I don't know, $20,000. Sounds fair. Yeah, $20,000. And you can go away. Yeah, there you go. That's basically
that dude that said it's a harsh law, but it's a law, he's probably telling this family, and they're like, well, do they care that? I mean, they probably do, but, they're just sitting on their property not doing anything. You know how much stuff we can do?
Actually build a summer house over there.
You know how you always said you wanted a Dave & Buster's right here? That can go right there, and a mall.
A golf course. It would be great. You guys go shop, I'll go hang with the guys. It'll be great.
They're never gonna do anything with it anyway.
We'll build a bridge because those we gotta be able to drive over there.
They're never gonna do anything with that land anyway. Meanwhile, when you separate someone who was born of this land, raised on this land, ate off this land, continue to grow your family off this, build off this, that person can't go into regular life and just survive. So not only are you taking their land, you're likely taking their livelihood and their life when you make them leave like that.
Exactly.
Those people probably have never been off that island.
Exactly.
Right.
There's probably some of them never been off that island.
Well, we're hoping that they get justice. Hope they don't let that happen. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm scared because, this is exactly what happened to Martha's Vineyard. It was mostly black, and now it is not. So
yeah, they'll come in and steal your shit. Paul Mooney said it right. They'll take your shit.
Yeah, let me stop before we all get kicked off.